replacing my old garage door opener with a Chamberlain max lift power system. It's the B970 model. It delivers lifting force equivalent to 1.25 horsepower, the highest lifting capacity in the category for maximum performance. This smart garage door opener comes with built-in MYQ technology to keep you connected and protected. Open, close, and know the status of your garage door from anywhere with a garage door with the MYQ app. It has battery backup, ensures safe replacement ins and outs, even during power failures. We will show the battery compartment as we do the installation. The radio frequency is 310, 315, and 390. Ultra quiet and strong belt drive. A steel reinforced belt drive and constructed with high grade material for years of reliability and quiet. Smooth performance, perfect for attached garages. Before starting the assembly, I suggest you get familiar with all the parts and make sure they're all there as well. Inside the opener where the light bulbs go, there's more parts. A push button motion detecting control panel, a roll of wire, and 2 more rolls of wire with the 2 safety sensors already attached to them. Superior range includes 2 3-button remote controls that let you control up to 3 openers. Exclusive Triband technology boosts remote range up to 1,500 feet for a quicker entrance and exit. Very clear instructions are provided. If you're doing a brand new installation without having an old one to replace, the tools required are 2-step ladders, a drill with drill bits 5/16, 3/16, and 5/32, a hammer, a ratchet with a short extension with sockets needed are 9/16, half-inch, 7/16, and a quarter. You need a 5/16 wrench and an adjustable, a pencil, wire cutters and strippers, a hacksaw, 1/4-inch socket drive, a Phillips and a flat screwdriver, and light bulbs no more than 100 watts. You may need 2 pieces of 2x4. We start by placing the unit on the ground. To start the assembly of the rails, see instructions which goes to the front and which way to face them. Insert a screwdriver into the hole on the second to last center rail. This will provide a temporary stop to the trolley. Slide the trolley onto the last center rail. Insert bolt into the hole on the last center rail. Using a 7/16 wrench or socket, secure with lock nut. Slide the U-bracket into the last center rail. Once the U-bracket is snapped in place, remove the pre-assembled bolts from the opener and, using a 1/2-inch socket, attach the U-bracket with previously removed bolts. Now we insert the belt through the front rail, then insert the idler pulley. Using a 9/16 wrench or socket, secure the idler pulley with the bolt, lock washer, and nut. Then insert a flathead screwdriver in the rail tab and lift the tab 90 degrees. Now we attach the trolley connector in the end of the belt to the trolley. Feed the other end of the belt around the sprocket, making sure the sprocket teeth engage the belt. Now remove the spring nut from the threaded shaft and insert the threaded shaft through the hole in the trolley, and tighten the spring nut on the threaded shaft only enough to hold the shaft in place. Then connect the belt to the threaded shaft with the master link provided. Secure the bar with the master link cap and clip. Use a needle nose plier to secure the clip onto the bar. Hand tighten the spring nut and remove the screwdriver. We now insert the screwdriver into the nut ring slot on the spring nut and brace it firmly against the trolley. Using a 7/16 wrench, turn the spring nut counterclockwise until the spring releases and snaps the nut ring against the trolley. This will set optimal belt tension. Now, using a screwdriver or 1/4-inch socket, attach the sprocket cover to the opener using the 3 screws. and we are now ready for the installation. Since our old bracket is not compatible to the new Chamberlain, we exchange it with the new one provided, and we make sure it's securely fastened to the structural support that's called the header. The bracket is centered to the door, and the bottom edge of the bracket should be 2 inches above the highest point of the door travel. Now we attach the matching front rail to the header bracket just installed. With a 1/2 inch clevis pin, secure the ring fastener. Now to install the unit to the existing brackets, using a 1/2 inch wrench or socket, attach each side of the hanging bracket to the opener with provided bolts and lock washers and nuts. The rail will be sloped slightly, it shouldn't be level. So this was already installed with my old unit, so I didn't have to replace that or adjust them. Using a 1/2 inch wrench or socket, attach each side of the hanging bracket to opener with provided bolts, lock washers, and nuts. Then install the release rope, and if it's necessary, you can go ahead and cut it, making sure that it doesn't overhang too low so it would hit your vehicle. Close the door using the emergency release rope handle. Pull trolley release arm down to disconnect the trolley. Now attach straight door arm to trolley with 1 inch clevis pin and secure with ring fastener. Now attach the curved door arm to the door bracket with a 1/4 inch clevis pin and secure with ring fastener. Using a 1/2 inch wrench or socket, attach straight to the curved door arm 2 bolts, lock washers, and nuts. Pull the emergency release handle forward the garage door opener until the trolley release arm is horizontal, and the trolley will engage automatically when the garage opener is activated. And now we install the door control box. Strip 7/16 insulation from the end of the wire or pre-wired. As you see, I'm using the pre-wired, and separate the wires. Connect wires to screws on the back of the door control. If the garage door is pre-wired, choose any 2 wires. Note the colors as they will be used later. And as you see, I installed it on the existing box that I already had for the previous door controller. Then we connect the pre-existing wire to the opener, repeating the same thing. Stripping 7/16 insulation from the end of the wire, or pre-wired. And separate the wires, then push the tab in the terminal with a screwdriver. Insert the wires to the red and the white terminals. We now move on to installing the sensors. Start by sliding the curved arms of the sensors brackets around the edge of the door track. Snap it into place. Make sure the safety reversing sensors are not more than 6 inches above the floor and the light beam is unobstructed. Now slide the carriage bolt into the slot of each safety reversing sensor. Secure each safety reversing sensor to sensor bracket with 1 wing nut. Now there's 2 ways you can wire these. If you have pre-wiring and you choose to splice the wires, you're welcome to do so. Just slice both ends and connect them together. That's pretty simple. Just choose the same color pre-wiring for each safety reversing sensor. I chose to go ahead and use the new wires and not splice the wires that are already connected to the sensors. And since the roof on this side is very hard to get to, plus there's a ton of insulation up there, I went ahead and decided to staple them with the staples provided. Now to connect these to the unit, we do the same thing. Strip all the insulation 7/16 from each end of the wires, which is 4 wires, and separate the wires and twist wires together. Push the tab on the terminal with a screwdriver and insert the wires while you have the tab down, and make sure you insert the white wire into the white terminal and insert the white and black to the gray terminal. Plug in the garage door opener into a grounded outlet, but do not run the garage door opener at this time. If the the safety reversing sensors are aligned and wired correctly, both LEDs will glow steadily. If the LEDs are flashing or not glowing, go to the next step. To adjust the safety reversing sensor alignment, loosen wing nuts and adjust safety reversing sensors up or down, in and out. To install the battery for models B970 and B1381, on the right side panel of the garage door opener, partially insert the battery into the battery compartment with the terminal facing out. Then connect the red and black wires from the garage door opener to the corresponding terminals on the battery. Replace the battery cover, plug in the garage door opener, wait for the green battery status LED to start flashing before proceeding to test the battery. It's now time to program the adjustments. Press and hold the adjustment button until the up button begins to flash and or beep is heard. Number 2. Press and hold the up button until the door is in the desired up position. Number 3. Once the door is in the desired up position, press and release the adjustment button. The garage door opener lights will flash twice and the down button will begin to flash. Number 4. Press and hold the down button until the door is in the desired down position. Number 5. Once the door is in the desired down position, press and release the adjustment button. The garage door opener lights will flash twice and the up button will begin to flash. Number 6. Press and release the up button. When the door travels to the programmed up position, the down button will begin to flash. Number 7. Press and release the down button. The door and travel to the programmed down position programming is complete. And try your remote control. Go up and down and make sure that the door is operating well with the remote controls. If you're unable to operate the door up or down, repeat the steps to program the travel. Now there's tests and safety for the reversal systems you can do. Just look at the directions. And on the next video, we'll do the programming for the outside remote control, the numbered pad remote control for outside. And you've now completed the installation. Hope this helps. Check out the links below for any parts, accessories, and you all have a great day.